Hey everybody, I think it's time for another shot. Good shot. Yes sir, that's a good shot right there. Alright everybody, it's time to roll the win. This might be an unusual video for some of you because I'm actually going to talk about regression. I know, I always claim it's not in my vocabulary. But let's look at a 6 and 8. We got a $15 table. We got a guy playing at a $30 level and a guy playing it at 18. We take one hit. This guy, he gets paid 21. This guy gets paid 35. This guy will take $2 out of his rack, take that to 42 and leave a quarter. This guy will take $3 out of his rack and take that to 42. A little more aggressive up front. This guy, $30 start. Now they have equal bets. We get another hit on it. This guy gets paid 50 for one. This guy gets paid 50 for one. I'm not going to make the change. Okay. The next hit, third hit. 50 for one, 50 for one. This guy right here says take me to 90, and the dealer will keep one and hand the player one. This guy says take me to 90. There's 50, 75, 90, right there. Both have $90. This guy's sitting at 75 in the rack. This guy's sitting at 50 in the rack, starting with an $18. If they get a fourth hit, they both get 105. They both put that in their rack. They get a fifth hit. We're getting on up there pretty high. I mean, there's your repeater. Almost a repeater level. You got your 5 hits. This guy's got 90. He gets 105, as does the other player. Since he collected, he says, dealer, take me to 175, 185, 190. This guy does the same thing. I'm going to color this up so it's easier to work with real quick. He does the same move. 150, 175, 185, 190. $5 in red. Here's where it starts to get pretty sweet. Now, if you can get that repeater hit on that 8, you got 6, you're going to get 210. Each player getting 210. They're going to rack it. They're going to rack it. What if you get a 7th hit? This guy gets 210. This guy over here gets 210. And they both start thinking about, boy, I'd like to collect a purple chip if I can get one more hit. So this guy takes $30. This guy takes $30. There's 3, 4. Let me fix this up because this was part of his rack money. 420. Need that quarter back. There we go. Now we got $420 in there on that number. This guy here says, I don't want to go to 420. This is his rack. 2, 3. There's why he put 40. He put $30 in the mix. Goes to 420. All right, we're all good. A magical next hit. 8th hit on that 8. Getting kind of rare air here. I've seen it, but you are getting into rare air. Well, that 420 pays both of them a purple chip if they hand the dealer $10 each. Let's straighten up our wins here. But this guy, he's happy. This guy says, you know what? Take me down to 180. So he takes 225, 35, 240 off with that hit. This is important. You got a magical 9th hit. I mean, somebody is blistering the 8s. Him, he gets 210. He's happy to collect it. This guy, 500 for 10. And he could go to 900 if he wanted to slide that under there and get $20 back. Or he could say, you know, take me to 600, whatever. So let's just say he went to 900. He's looking now for a banana chip. We've had 9 8s tossed and the 7 comes. No more 8s. Well, this guy has $875 in his rack. He's got $900 sitting on the 8. The guy that regressed and then collected look what he's got. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 100, 50, and 75. 1275 in his rack after the regression on the hit at 420 versus 875. Now, if another hit comes, this guy's going to be banking 1,050. This guy's still going to be just at 210 collecting. It's going to get out of whack if you get that 10th hit. But how common is that? It's not. So play with some smarts. Decide where you're comfortable regressing from and to, and what you're leaving on the table. Because what you're leaving on the table is your money. You just hadn't put it in your rack yet. Now that's winnings, I get it, but it still belongs to you. So that's my thought for this week, everybody. Practice like you play, play like you practice. Go roll to win. Look forward to seeing you next week. All right, everybody. I appreciate you watching today's shot of the week. The important thing to remember is at any time you can regress, you can turn your bets off if you start getting uncomfortable with the presses that you've got going. It's also to have a pre-planned move in advance. Keep the game flowing. Don't interrupt the shooter, especially if you're the shooter. So thank you for watching the shot of the week. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that little subscribe button down there. Ring that bell. Give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the shot of the week. I know I enjoy doing them.